What is going on, everybody? We are back with another Savage stream. It is Crypto Fireball Friday. I know the thumbnail didn't really look like the normal Crypto Fireball Friday thumbnail, but I kind of made it. I don't know. I'm kind of randomly doing my thumbnails nowadays based on how I feel at the moment, I guess. But anyway, so it's how to buy crypto, and I should have actually named it how I buy crypto, because that's what I'm going to kind of go over, is just the process I use. It is not, I'm not saying that this is the way you should do it or anything like that. You know, you guys know that none of this is financial advice. It is, I'm literally just a scatterbrained idiot on the internet talking to this camera. So yeah, this is not financial advice at all. And it is Crypto Fireball Friday. I do have my drink, Fireball. Actually, I'm drinking, it's Jack Daniel's Fire, I think, because I'm out of regular Fireball. So I'm drinking Jack Daniel's Fire, and maybe that's why I changed my thumbnail, and sweet tea. So that's what we are doing tonight. And yeah, I just want to kind of cover what I do and what you should look at probably if you're looking at buying crypto, and how to actually do it. Let me know if the audio video is good and the background music is low enough. It looks pretty low to me, but it could be on a song. It looks actually it looks kind of high, so it looks like it might be on a song that's super loud for some reason. So just let me know about that. All right, let's see what we got. Man, people must be busy tonight. Only one viewer, it looks like. What's up, Fire Marshal Bill? I love that name. Great character, great character. He was the one that said, "Let me show you something," right? Let me show you something. What's up, guys? What was I gonna do? Forgot. Yeah, I was gonna check. That's right, I was checking the music and stuff. Okay, so let's see here. What I want to kind of go over is how I do this, but there's some things that you got to think about, you know, whenever you're looking to get into crypto. One is, like, can you even buy crypto in your location? That's one drawback to living in the US, is that a lot of our stuff is vastly restricted, like really over the top restricted and regulated and all that stuff. You know, all that stuff is coming even more. Stricter regulations and all that stuff. Some other things you got to think about is, like, okay, so what crypto am I looking at buying? So what do I want to buy? And once you kind of decide that, if it's one particular thing, you need to look, or one particular project, you need to look at a platform that you have access to that sells that particular crypto, right? Because not all the platforms sell all the different crypto. So you have to kind of investigate, figure out what's going on with that, whether or not you can even buy it on the platforms that are available to you. So that's another thing. Just a super quick example would be, like, let's say that you wanted to buy Ravencoin. Okay, so you want to buy Ravencoin, but Coinbase doesn't have Ravencoin yet. But Coinbase is the only thing that you have access to. So you're kind of in this quandary where, you know, I want Ravencoin, I want to buy Ravencoin, but I don't have access to it, right? Through the app that I do have access to. So it takes a little bit of research and figuring out what all the, because listen, there's hundreds of exchanges, hundreds of different ways to buy crypto, and like one exchange that you have access to might not have all the crypto that you want to buy, and it gets, like, you'll have, if you're into crypto a lot, I have a lot of accounts in my opinion, but I don't have nearly as many as, you know, a trader would have. I have enough where I had to have a particular crypto, whatever it was at the time, and I had to register with the exchange. There's been situations like that for me, but we're going to cover some options and stuff, so stay tuned for that. So another thing you have to think about is, what are you going to be paying in fees? Like, is the platform that you have access to, is there a better one with lower fees that has the same crypto on it? So that's something else you have to consider. You also have to really figure out how much you can afford to lose, because, you know, there's all kinds of bad things that can happen in crypto. whenever you, especially if you have an exchange involved, because exchanges get hacked. They don't have, some don't have insurance, especially if they're the shady lower tier ones. You know, they might not have insurance, so if you lose the crypto on there, we've seen it in the past where, you know, you just lose it. It's just gone. If the exchange gets hacked. So keep that in mind. Never buy more crypto than you are willing to lose. All right. So in order to store the crypto, you have to have a wallet, and a wallet can be anything like an online wallet, which is not very secure. You can have a software wallet like a desktop Qt wallet, for example. I'll bring up Ravencoin again. So you got a Ravencoin desktop Qt wallet that you can store crypto in. And then you also have a hardware wallet like a Ledger or a Trezor. I never know how to say that. I say Trezor, but I don't know if that's right. So you have hardware wallets where they're not connected to your computer except for whenever you need to access those private keys to access the crypto. So it's basically offline. Those are quite secure depending on the situation. Now, we did see Ledger have a hack of their actual customer base information. It was not a problem with the devices or anything like that, although it could be because, you know, if your address and phone number and all that stuff was leaked, and it was, then, you know, that can pose a actual physical threat too. So always investigate, you know, the device and how they store data or whatever. I think Trezor is probably pretty good as well. I like Ledger myself, although I'm a little shaken with their database breach, because, you know, I kind of go back to looking at why are they storing this information? You know, why would they store that in such a way that all of the data is in one location and all someone has to do is get that one database and boom, they've got the whole customer list? I don't like that. That's not a good way of treating your customers, especially whenever they rely on you for security, right? Yeah, it's just horrible. But we've all experienced, especially in the US, we've experienced many hacks and breaches and things over the years. Our information is so public right now. It's scary. So, but something you have to consider. You also have to look at where you can buy. So like I was saying earlier, you've got exchanges, you've got, whenever you go to an exchange, whenever you want to use an exchange, I would suggest that you check their reputation, you know, like look them up, do like some research on them, figure out whether or not they're reputable, you know, check their user, what's that called? Like, I'm going to forget the word. Their ratings, you know, user ratings, reviews, things like that. You'll also want to look at their transaction fees, what on-ramps they have available, whether or not it's a credit card like you see here, or, you know, other, well, you wouldn't have crypto if you're trying to get an on-ramp, but you know, different ways that you can turn your fiat into crypto. So that's something else you have to consider. You have to look at that. Also have to figure out what the KYC AML, the Know Your Customer anti-money laundering process is. If you have to go through a lengthy process, some of these exchanges, some of these platforms actually take a week or sometimes even more to process your identity and validate your identity. And so if you're in a rush to buy something, you know, crypto moves pretty fast. So if you're in a rush to buy something, then that can be a stumbling block as well, or a roadblock as well, because you have to wait on that KYC AML to get done. Also, way important for an exchange, you got to figure out what crypto they actually offer if it is the one that you are looking to buy. Okay, so those are just some real quick overviews of what you need to look at if you're looking at an exchange. Some of the best exchanges or more popular exchanges are clearly the ones that are have a better reputation, but oftentimes they do not have all of the crypto. So if you're looking for a lesser market cap crypto, a lot of times you're going to have to go to more and more. Oh man, chump change, what's going on, man? Thanks so much. That's awesome. You are like totally generous there, man. That's way too generous. I appreciate it so much. All right, got a little distracted there, a little emotional. Thanks so much for that. That's awesome. Yeah, so some of the more well-known exchanges or places where you can on-ramp fiat to crypto might not have the project that you want, so you might have to go in the deeper, darker exchanges in order to get that crypto. And what I would encourage you, if you do go to like a dark exchange or a shady exchange, I would encourage you to make your purchase and then get that crypto off of that exchange as quickly as possible and into a wallet that you control the keys to, and that's it. Get it off the exchange, get it under your control, so that way if the exchange goes away or gets hacked or whatever, then you don't lose your crypto. So keep that in mind as well. So there are a lot of them. There's I'm showing Coinbase here, CoinMama. There's cex.io. I think that's more of a straight up exchange. There's lots of them. Bitstamp, CryptoMat, lots of exchanges. I would, if I was going to talk to like a brand new crypto user that wants to get involved in an exchange or to buy from an exchange, I would definitely recommend probably Coinbase. Maybe CoinMama, maybe Bitstamp or something like that. It just depends again on what crypto they have available and which one you actually want to buy. What I do is I get into Bitcoin first. I just get whatever fiat I want into Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin, and then from there it's kind of wide open. You because it's the top, everybody supports Bitcoin. Then you can get that, you can purchase or trade it for other cryptos on a lot of different platforms. So that's just my strategy, and I'm not a trader. I'm a miner, most of all, right? But I do buy some crypto. So that's just the way I do it. I get it into Bitcoin first, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. So some other ways that you can get your fiat on-ramp and transfer your fiat into crypto is mobile apps such as Cash App, Coinbase, PayPal. I think PayPal, I don't know how far they are into the crypto, but I'm pretty sure that you can buy it on there. You had Robinhood. I wouldn't recommend that because especially in Robinhood, you don't own your keys in any way at all. It's not like, I think it's almost like I don't know what the right word is, but it is basically like you're buying crypto that they have, that Robinhood has, and then so they control it, in other words, which is the case a lot of times. Like Coinbase is like that too. Any crypto platform where you do not control your private keys, in other words, you know, like they say, not your keys, not your coins. So if where you're storing your crypto, you don't have the private key, you can't see the private key like you cannot with Coinbase or PayPal or Cash App or any of that stuff, then those coins that you're buying that are in your wallet aren't actually yours, right? You're just kind of there. It's almost like the platform is lending them to you. So I encourage you to get them off of those platforms as well and into hardware wallet or some other method that you own the keys to that particular address. Okay, so I highly recommend that. Then you've got the mobile apps. Then you also have swap services. You've got things like was it CoinSwap? That's one that I've used, or CoinSwitch. That's one I've used before. And I actually showed y'all a video of me using this. I think it was last night. I went over my Doge situation. So yeah, you can use like a CoinSwitch. Now this does have an on-ramp. CoinSwitch does, for fiat on-ramp, Visa, MasterCard to buy. So another thing you want to look at though is your fees, right? You always want to pay attention to that. And I think that Cash App, the mobile app, I think that they still have the lowest fees, and we're gonna probably find out here in a few minutes. Whenever you go to buy Bitcoin on there, I think that the fees are super low, especially compared to like Coinbase or some other platforms. So once you get the crypto, or once you get access to a crypto exchange or a service like this, make sure that you set up your 2FA, your two-factor authentication. There's some platforms that support YubiKey, and that's a really solid security measure. I'll put the link to a YubiKey. This is actually son of a text link, ref link to YubiKey. I'll put that in the chat over here. What's going on, guys? I'm not looking at chat too much, but I'll put this ref link in there. That is for son of a text, not for me. And yeah, so if you're interested in a YubiKey, that is a ref link for that. It's on Amazon, so it's not something that you're going to pay more for the ref link. It's just he'll get son of a tech will get a little bit of kickback if you do buy a YubiKey from over there. So let's see what else we got. You can also buy crypto using straight up cash. So how do you do that? Well, you go to a Bitcoin ATM, and you will have to figure out if there's one close by. Honestly, I have not looked in my area here. I need to do that to find out where they're all at. But I can tell you this, the number of crypto ATMs has grown a lot since the last time I was looking at it. I want to say that it was in the hundreds the last time I looked at it. And that was only maybe a couple years ago. So this is definitely growing. And, you can see here maps by Bitcoin or by cryptocurrency. A lot of times it's going to be the top. Some of them, you can see down here, some of them have other coins that you can buy as well. I was looking for Raven coin. I don't see that. So a lot of them, they do have Doge. Yeah, so a lot of them are going to be the higher tier, the higher market cap, all that stuff. But again, once you get it into one of these top level cryptocurrencies, meaning most widely used, most distributed, all that stuff, then you can get it into the crypto. Most likely you can get it into the crypto that you want. So yeah, cash right into an ATM, a Bitcoin ATM, and boom, there you go. So I'll post this over there as well in the chat. I'll try to remember to put it in the description as well. So that can get you from a cash straight to crypto. So that's pretty cool. I haven't used one yet, but I would like to. I'm going to see if there's one close by so I can check it out. And then, last but not least, you also have some other options. That would be basically, this is the Craigslist of crypto. That's basically what this is. So this is like a marketplace where it says right here where people buy and sell crypto on their own terms. So this is I don't know, again, none of this stuff is sponsored, guys. This is just me talking about things that I'm researching. Okay, I am not endorsing any of this stuff. You are going to have to go after this on your own. You're going to have to do this on your own. Don't come back to me and say you told me so and so, because I did not. None of this is advice at all. But this is kind of cool. This interested me a little bit. So if you go to like marketplace, and this can actually give you this. Whoops, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. This can actually, in my opinion, it can kind of give you a sense for what is going on in the market, because you can see here that there are basically, like, let's break it down here. So I want to buy Ethereum. I want to buy it with any payment method in the United States, and I'm going to sort it by popularity. I want to hide new users, so I want to only see users that have been around a while. So Arian Khalili, okay, they have 90 trades under their belt, 1K to 5K. Okay, so see, this is Ethereum. All right, so what this is saying is they are selling Ethereum in the amounts of 1K to 5K for right now. I'm assuming this is one Ethereum. Okay, so they've put one Ethereum for sale, and it is $18.97. So what is the value, or what is the market value of Ethereum right now? Is $16.75. So what I'm getting at is if you see transactions like this going on and actually happening, then it kind of gives you a good feeling about where that particular cryptocurrency is going, because the market, this is almost like a what's that called? Over the counter, OTC. This is almost like OTC, right? This is person to person. This is peer to peer. And it's just you buying crypto from another person that has it for sale, which is kind of neat. I thought that this was interesting. And let's see what happens whenever you click on buy. Yeah, 1 ETH. So you can see right here, they're selling 1 ETH. Yeah, this is super interesting. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this. I think this is cool. This is kind of neat. Although, you know, obviously the prices are higher now, you know, than what you could get elsewhere. But, you know, on an exchange, if you do a little bit of homework. But this is simple, right? I mean, this is cash. You could go, well, credit card probably. You could go credit card in here and turn it into Ethereum without having to go, or many other cryptocurrencies, without having to go to an exchange or a wallet or any of that stuff, right? So kind of neat. I mean, you would obviously have to have a wallet to receive it, you know, MetaMask or whatever, to receive Ethereum. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, y'all are clearing me up over here. What happened? Are y'all tagging me in the chat here? I don't see anybody tagging me. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Chan's setting everybody straight. ChanCoin's setting everybody straight here with, yeah, I don't look at the chat very much because I get distracted and you guys get me off track. Exactly, ChanCoin. Very easy to get off track. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to stay focused. Just a little bit. All right, so I'm going to show you my method and what I do. And we might actually, if we have time, we might actually buy some crypto tonight. All right, so what I use is Cash App. That's what I use. I have a little bit of money. Let me clear this stuff up so you guys don't see anything you're not supposed to. All right, so Cash App looks like this. Pretty simple, right? This is the same company as, well, same person as Twitter, you know, Jack, all that stuff. So this is Cash App. I definitely only get it from, you know, authorized app stores. I would not try to get a link from somebody to Cash App or anything like that. And I think that if you do refer people, I want to say that you get a little bit. I don't know what it is, but $5 or something. I don't know. It might be more than that, but I'd have to look into that. But anyway, so I have a little bit of my paycheck going into Cash App or coming out of my checking account each week, and a little bit goes in here, and then depending on what's going on in the market will tell me whether or not I'm going to leave it as cash or go ahead and buy crypto. So in this case, I mean, it's kind of like a horrible time to buy BTC right now. But okay, we'll do it anyway. Just, you know, it's for science, right? So this is what I wanted to show you. Yeah, so we're gonna do this for science. What do I want to do here? Hang on a second. I'm trying to. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Yeah. So that's basically what's going on here. Why is my board? Oh, you know what? I don't have my border on. I was doing a video. I don't have my stuff set up right. Hang on a second. Let me fix this. Where is my? There it is. Okay, there we go. All right. So we should look normal now. Okay. So Cash App, and you can see down here. I've been saving for a while, so don't be shocked by this number. I don't think any of y'all will be, but I got $520 in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's not gonna. Anyway, $520 down there that I could use to purchase Bitcoin. So on the Cash App, I'm gonna go to. They've changed the icon. It used to just be like a chart, like a upgoing chart, which didn't make any sense because it's not always going up, right? So, and you kind of had to remember that was Bitcoin. Now they've got like a Bitcoin logo, which is cool. They've got a little Bitcoin logo over there and the chart. So we're going to click on that. Whoops. Y'all didn't see that, did you? All right, let me see if I can do this. Oh wow, they got stocks on here too. I'm gonna totally get distracted. They've had stocks on there, that's right. Okay, how can I do this? I didn't think this through. Can't be showing y'all. All right. So it's not even really that important. Anyway, just click on buy, and then it's going to say buy Bitcoin, right? And then actually, I gave you a little shot of, I'm going to have to blur that out. Anyway, so I'm going to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin, right? So I click on 500, then next. Wants my fingerprint. I got that. And then it says confirm, right? Pretty simple. And my camera is autofocusing, so you're not going to be able to see this stuff. But anyway, super easy. Confirm. All right, so now we bought. I needed to see the fee. That's what I wanted to see. See, I didn't check the fee. You're supposed to check the fee. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to look at that. See the fee. Okay, so the fee was $8.84 for a $500 purchase. I think it's $4.42 per 250 because I'm used to doing about 250. So I don't know the percentage. It is a percentage. I would have to work it out. I can't do it in my head right now. So anyway, it's $8.84 for $500. That's not too bad. Now that I have that BTC in this wallet, now I can send it to somewhere else to trade it, right? So let's send that 500. Where do we want to send it? Let's give that 500 to Zelcore. Not give it. Let's transfer it to Zelcore. So the Zelcore wallet. And the reason I'm doing this is because Zelcore has features inside of it for swapping, which you guys saw last night. My border is messing me up here. Hang on. Where is that at? That might be right. I don't know. Okay, so let me turn this off actually. All right. So you probably saw that last night on the Doge video where I did a swap. You can see that there's an exchange over here. So you can go to, it's got quick swap exchanges. The one I used was CoinSwitch. So this is my intent, okay? So what I want to do now, I've got $500 in Bitcoin on my mobile app, my Cash App. I want to send it to this address, all right? Bitcoin. Obviously, don't send it to ETH or nothing like that. That's not going to work. But first, before I do that, I want to make sure that I am going to be able to purchase the crypto that I intend to. And I think that what I will do is buy some Zell, all right? Not an endorsement or anything like that. I'm just looking to buy some Zell. I think some cool stuff is going to happen with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to exchange. I'm going to go to CoinSwitch. I'm going to, let me pull this over here just to make sure I don't expose anything here. So sell. Yeah, I think that this is going to be okay. All right, so sell Bitcoin, and I want to buy Zell. So I want to see if Zell is in here. I don't know if it is. It is. Okay, great. So now I can do it like that. All right, now it's going to come up and ask me, hopefully, oh, error while obtaining. Okay, I have seen that before. Don't know why it happens. Let's try this again. We might have to choose a different service because maybe Zell is no longer supported by CoinSwitch. It's possible. Yeah, okay, so CoinSwitch, BTC, Zell pair, there was an error. Could be an API error or something like that. We saw this with Doge, okay? Doge was on the list here whenever you go to buy for CoinSwitch. it was on here and then it wasn't. You see it's gone now, but you can clearly see that I did buy Doge with this service before, right here. So this is the history of that service. So yeah, pretty weird. All right, let's see if InstaSwap might have it. So we're gonna go to InstaSwap, sell BTC, buy Zell. Yeah, it looks like this is gonna work. All right, so we can, yeah, we'll be able to do this. So once we get the BTC over there, we will be able to actually do it. Yeah, I do, Max. Right here. Definitely. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to, doing this live this is madness doing this live. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Cash App, and I'm going to go to transfer, and the transfer or send button, there's buy, sell, and there's buy, sell, and send, right? So that's the button I'm going to click right there. So I'm going to send it, and then it asks me, okay, send Bitcoin. Okay, good. Now this is one complaint I have about Cash App is it does not, like this screen right here, if you can see it, it does not give you like a cash value, right? So you have to do the math in your head with how much you want to send, and it's got to be in sats, it's got to be in Bitcoin. So we're going to do, let me go and look at how much I bought. So that was 0.012. So we'll do that. Send Bitcoin 0.012. Yeah, that's 473 bucks. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to send that, right? 0.012, and then send. Now it wants an address. I think there's a way of, let me see here. There was a way for me to, oh, there we go. All right, so on this screen right here, there's a little square at the top right. Let me fix my, see if I can get a better view for you guys. I think DCA Adventure is probably live right now. I can't do this one-handed stuff. Trying to cover up the balance here. Let me see. Yeah, it's not gonna work, I don't think. All right, well, you can kind of see it there. Anyway, so there's a little square up in the top right hand corner, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to allow me to scan a QR code. Okay, so this will make it a little bit easier because I will be able to come over here to my wallet and go into BTC, and then I can receive, and then there's my QR code. So now I'm going to see if I can, so now I'm going to scan that QR code with my phone. Now it has the address and all that stuff in there. Okay, so now I get to choose the amount. 0.012 sounds good, and then send. It'll want to confirm. So all that QR code is that you're looking at there is the address. So I'm just confirming with my fingerprint. And there we go. All right, so now it should be on its way. And this is probably gonna, you know what? This might take a long time now that I'm thinking about it, because the transaction for, and it's expensive. So I don't even know how much I just spent on this transaction. We'll have to check it out. This might be funny. Dude. We'll see what's up. Jay Bohannon, I actually have a video on Trade Ogre, like from way long, a long time ago. It was like 2 years ago, I think. So check that out. But yeah, I don't do a lot of trading. I'm really not the guy for trading at all. If you want to get into trading, you know, you got DCA Adventure. I'm gonna forget his name. I'm so bad with name. Jay from DCA over there. He does trading. And then there's Crypto Wendio. Check out her channel. Yeah, I'm not a trader, guys. Not at all. If I buy crypto, it's literally spot, like market buy. I don't do you know, all the longing and shorting and all that. I don't do that. If I want to buy the crypto, I'll just buy it right then. I'm that guy. That's the way I am. So, and I've actually done okay doing it like that. All right, so if you look right here, you can see that the transaction is coming in here. The fee was 0.00427. How much is that? $0.004? It better be 0004. There we go. So $16. $16.50 for that transaction. Good grief. Just for you guys, just so that y'all can see how it works. You're welcome. Yeah, because see, I transferred, well, it says 473 here, but I must have paid it. I probably paid the fee. I paid the fee out of my Cash App, right? So it's not over here. It's not for the destination. So yeah, I did transfer 473. That's hilarious. Okay. So now I guess, I think that it's got zero. Yeah, it still says receiving here. So you can't really do anything with this yet. Although I do have some other BTC in here, so I can go ahead and press on with swap in for Zelle. So let's see if we can do that real quick. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go to exchange. Where did we find it? We found it on InstaSwap, I think, right? So we're gonna go sell BTC. And what did we do? We did 0.02. I wanna go, so let's go buy, sell 0.001. How much is that? Nope, 0.01. All right, so I'm gonna go 0.007. So about $276 because I got some other things I want to buy. So $276 worth of Zelle, which is 7,281. Okay, so then you got to agree here, and then where's the fee? I don't see the fee. Oh, here it is. So 0.0006 is the fee. So it's a high fee. 23 bucks. 23 bucks for this fee. Wow. It's actually more than that because that's only part of it. Yeah, this was a horrible time to show you guys how to buy crypto. All right. Yeesh. All right. Let's see. 061,288. 1288. Right, so it's actually $24 to do this. Wow. Okay, all right, here we go. So I'm going to agree, and I'm going to begin exchange. So then you see some green stuff up here. Bitcoin successfully sent. Now this will be strange. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Chancoin. That's really generous. I was not trying to get you guys to send me any super chats. Trust me. I was just. Don't worry. It's fine. I don't mind showing you guys this stuff. So, let's see. You can see the status right here. Exchange in progress. Yeah. Thanks, Chancoin. Awesome. And then there's a little link here that says show on InstaSwap. So we can click that. Let's see what that shows us. It's been a while since I used InstaSwap. Okay, so it's waiting on that transaction. Now, here's the thing, all right? Maybe we might actually get to see what I experienced with Doge, right? So let's check this out. Maybe because it's possible because these exchanges, these coin swapping services, InstaSwap. Oh man, it said that it couldn't, didn't look like it failed, but it said it couldn't connect to the exchange or something. Okay, so they will definitely try to use the lowest possible fee, right, to get the transaction through, because that benefits them. So, I mean, if I'm understanding how it works now, clearly it's just waiting on a transaction from me to the exchange for InstaSwap to pick up to see that transaction actually happen. So let's see what it looks like. If I go to InstaSwap, we got this one right here. So I want to, it's receiving address, InstaSwap address. All right, so I want to go to my wallet. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look at this transaction. So, let's see if I copy that. All right, so I copy that transaction. Now I want to go to a Bitcoin Explorer. I think I was using blockchain. Let's find out. Yeah, Explorer. So I'm going to throw in my address, or the transaction ID. I think I can do that. Yep. All right. Oh, great. So I can see right here that it's already got one confirmation. Now, what had happened with the Doge transaction is it didn't go through, and those confirmations were zero for like more than 48 hours or more than 24 hours. For a full day, zero confirmations. No miner picked up my transaction at all, right? And you guys remember what I did to fix it was I sent myself all of my BTC out of my Zelcore wallet to myself, just sent it to the same address with a higher fee. I think I paid $20 at the time just to make sure that it went through. So with that high fee, and the miner saw that, and all those transactions that were included in that output and input were included. So it picked up, it was replaced by fee is the method that I used. And it picked up all those transactions and it went through within 5 minutes. That was my Doge purchase and all that stuff. So pretty funny. All right, so it looks like it is going. Looks like it's going through here. What do we need to see? So they're going to send it to my Zelle, right? Because I'm buying Zelle, so I should be able to see it in here once it comes in. So we'll just leave this open. Once the transaction actually goes through, let me get over there and check to see if, yeah, so we're waiting on this. It says awaiting deposit. So I wonder, there's probably a number of confirmations that it needs. I don't know what that is. Remember that is something that you probably should research. Like, I should have looked into this first to see how many confirmations they need to actually make it go through. I could probably find out. So this is the one that's going right now. Probably a way on here to find out how many confirmations it needs. It's going to be on here somewhere. I don't want to just waste time poking around, but it'll be somewhere on this page. This is a really dynamic website. I kind of like it. It's cool. All right. Let's see. Is DCA Adventure live? They are. All right. I'm just all running overtime and everything. Let's see. I was going to wait on this to go through, but essentially all that's going to happen, since we've already had confirmations, it's probably going to need 3, maybe 6 confirmations. So that could be like an hour. We could be waiting up to an hour for 6 confirmations, because 10-minute blocks for BTC, you get it, right? So could be an hour. I don't want to have you guys waiting here, but basically all that's going to happen is InstaSwap is going to complete the transaction. They're waiting on the deposit. Once they get it, they're going to buy they're going to swap it on the exchange for Zelle, and then send me the Zelle to my Zelle Core wallet over here. So you'll see it come in over here. That's all that's going to happen. So that's how I buy crypto. That's it. You saw how I did it. I mean, I paid probably too much for it because I'm not a trader, and you saw the fees that are incurred doing it. So use all this information at your own risk. None of this, absolutely none of this was financial advice. I'm just showing you guys what I do, and this is how I manage to buy some crypto whenever I haven't mined enough of what I want, right? So I buy very little of projects that are not proof of work. If it's not proof of work, I kind of steer away from them. Although there are a few that I have, you know, like Chainlink. I have some Chainlink. I have some. What else I got? Cardano. Got some Cardano. So there's a few of them that I have that are not proof of work. So it is what it is, guys. All right. Get over there and check out DCA Adventure. This is going to do it for me. I think me and Serpent have something that we have to do tomorrow. I think it might end up being, I don't know if it's going to be live or a video, or I don't know what we're doing, but should be pretty interesting. Yeah, get over here to DCA Adventure. I'm going to send you over there. Let me get their link here.
Yeah, I heard about this. Big thanks.
All right. I'm going to post the link over here. You guys head over there. Make sure you do a Savage raid. Let them know that you're coming from my stream over here. And I'll see you guys over there. Hopefully you guys found this somewhat entertaining, or at least educational in some way. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe and all that cool stuff. Keep the channel going. Look at that, we got 2 confirmations now, so that's 20 minutes. So we're looking pretty solid. Yeah, that's going to do it, my friends. If you want to be kept up to date on how to spot buy, market buy crypto and pay huge amounts of fees, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Stay savage, everybody.